It's me and Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Maddie girl. We're waiting in the car. David's in at the dentist. Just wanted to welcome you back to another week of us. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure even what this video is going to be about. I just threw everything in that we have videoed in the last week and show you what we've been up to. I know there's going to be some electrical work. David's still working on some electrical, and I've been a little busy in the kitchen and yeah, having winter in Alaska, basically just keeping busy doing our things. So here we go. Let me just show you what we've been up to, and I hope you guys are all doing super well. And just let us know in the comments how you guys are doing. How's winter for you? Are you having winter right now? I don't know, around the world. Yeah. Well, here we go.
Are you taking out the trash?
Actually,
Do I get to stay?
I'm gonna get all the trash in here. I don't know. Just depends. Yes?
I asked if you were taking out the trash.
Cleaning house.
And then I asked if I get to stay.
No, you don't get to stay. You're making a mess of things. It's time for you to go back to work.
It's coming soon. I'll be back to work soon. So, been playing here. We got these plugs put in here. But I forgot to get some switches. I got this double switch we're going to put right there. And it's going to go up to a double plug there that'll be split. One switch for each plug. So, I'm going to move on to a different leg of the project. We're going to come over here to this charging center. We got USB ports here, we got plug-ins over here. We got just chaos going on over there. We're going to put all the USB plugs there. Then we're going to install this guy. Here is your USB-C adapter, which since she's got the awesome new phone, it uses that adapter. But it'll clean up this mess a little bit and make it less chaotic. And then maybe Angie will let me stay longer.
I'll be stuck at least.
Are you throwing my bedding away now?
Yes, I am. No, it's going out to the somewhere because we have too many beddings.
Doing beddings.
Too many beddings. It's going out to the storage bedding.
So things are getting awesome. I'm not having to sleep on the couch anymore. I go upstairs. I've been sleeping in bed at night. It's awesome.
Sadly, I have to share my room.
It's not the most comfortable sleep, but it's sleeping upstairs.
This can go away.
So I made a mess to make her happy. She's happy to clean. All right, let me get my stuff together, and we're gonna start get some wiring happening here. Okay, it'll be better this time. Fits. There it is. Here we have our charging station and our charging ports, and everything's wired into our breakers. Now we just got to flip the switch and let the sparks fly. So
far it's good.
So far it's good. So let's plug my phone in and see what happens. Woo!
Dang.
Charging. Look at that. We have a new charging station. What do you think of that, lady?
That's pretty awesome.
Pretty okay for a crippled guy?
Yeah.
We're starting spring cleaning early, I see.
Yes, we are. Looks nice with nothing. We should get rid of the couch.
I almost agree with you.
So much more room.
Are you wearing my jacket?
I am. Okay guys, we've done this before and we're going to do it once again. We're going to take our half gallon of whole organic milk and our yogurt starter, and we're going to make us some Greek yogurt. Okay, if you were just watching that and you saw what I did, I just put the milk in and then I put the yogurt in, and then I discovered that that's wrong. I forgot what I was doing. So now I got to run to the store and get another yogurt. I'm going to heat this up to proper temperature, cool it down, put more yogurt in it, and see if that works. So if you've ever made that mistake or you're going to make it in the future, I'll let you know if it works if you do it this way. All right, let's go to the store. We're going to Lowe's too, so he can get some electrical stuff. Okay, we're going to try this again. I went and got more yogurt, but we're going to heat this pot up to 200, and then we're going to cool it off and then add our yogurt. Because there's already yogurt in here because I made that mistake. But what's in there is the live cultures are going to die from the heat, but you have to heat the milk up. So it'll just be a wasted yogurt. That's fine. So that's what happens there. So then when we cool it down to 110 and then we put the new yogurt in it, those live cultures will live at the low temperature. But the milk will have been heated up properly. We're going to put in our digital thermometer and just sit and wait for it to reach 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to go ahead and do some dishes while I'm waiting, and I'm kind of afraid to leave the kitchen area because I will forget and I will burn all this milk. A little check on our thermometer, 168. We're getting close, just a little bit longer. So we're just over 200. We're going to turn our heat off and pull out our thermometer. We're going to go ahead and give the milk a little stir it all up, and then I'm going to use the thermometer once more and make sure that it's actually at 200. And then we're just waiting for it to cool. It needs to be at 110, and then we can go ahead and put the yogurt in. And I think while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and make another batch of our Jell-O. And you may have seen us do this before. I just make my own out of the Crystal Light sugar-free drink mixes. This time we're going to do pink lemonade. We're going to use 2 pink lemonade juice packs. And I use just the unflavored gelatin. It's a very good source of protein. I will use 4 packages of the gelatin. This is going to make the Jell-O more of a jiggler type. You can eat it with your fingers. I'm going to use this 1.5 cup. So I'm going to use 3 of those. So that's 4.5 cups of boiling water. And I'm just going to make sure that I whisk it in really, really well. So why do I do it this way? Well, see, I get 32 packets of this gelatin in this box, and then in the drink mixes I'll get 6. So I can make quite a bit of sugar-free Jell-O in comparison to buying a box of pre-made sugar-free Jell-O. And if you've seen us do this before, you'll see we also have the pineapple, the root beer, and we have a berry one that actually has electrolytes in it. You just have so many more choices. It's beautiful out today. It's close to 30 degrees. Birds are singing. I'm out here without a coat on. It's beautiful. It's winter in Alaska. It went from 25 below, windstorm, snow, to warm. You never know what we're gonna get. So I just have a Kirkland signature. It's a 3-berry blend, raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry. And the ingredients, raspberry, blueberry, blackberry. So there's no sugar in here other than what's in the berries themselves. So we're gonna get 10 to 12 ounces. I'm gonna try to get a variety of the berries in here. And this bag at it's 4 pounds. This is $20. So yeah, we're gonna make jam, and it'll make it go a little further. And then I'm also going to have it with my yogurt, but probably only 1/4 of a cup at a time. So we're at 9.2. I think we're gonna go for about 10. We're at 10.2. So let's see. That's good. We're at 11.2. So that's right in the middle. Spread my berries out, otherwise there'll be one big clump. And just gonna go back in the freezer. This is our freezer. So all we have in here is the berries, and we have our 2. Yeah, it's dirty too. I need to clean it. We have our yeah, they're both the same ice creams, and then that stand-up freezer is the people who live here. So anyway, we're going to take our berries and go home, and we need to take the dog back out because I let the dog in, and the neighbor's got fresh granola going on. Oh wait, I think she's gonna make some challah bread too. Dang, she got it raising someplace. Nope. Sometimes I'll come over and she'll have her bread set up raising sometimes. And the dog over there has come in here and eaten it. You ate the bread. So I'm gonna take you out with me. Let's go. All right, we're putting our frozen berries in here. So here we're just heating up the berries and mushing them up. We didn't add any extra water because there is extra water in them when they're frozen. Here I'm just going to add some stevia drops sweetener to whatever desired taste I want. Organic chia seeds. We're going to do...
What are those?
Chia seeds. 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. We're just going to stir this all up in, get all the seeds in, and then set it aside to cool until it's room temp, and then we'll jar it up. Meanwhile, our yogurt is at 110 degrees Fahrenheit. I've stirred and double checked because if it's too hot, it will kill the active bacteria in the yogurt. So I've double checked and it's time to put the yogurt in. I'm now just going to give it a really good stir, get it all stirred in. And I'm actually going to stick it back in the pot and put the lid on. It doesn't have to be locked or anything. And I'm going to let it set for 24 hours. To make this Greek yogurt a little more keto friendly, we're going to do the 24-hour ferment, and also the fact that I have 2 yogurts in there because I messed that up. But the fermentation longer is going to, the bacteria is going to eat up more of the sugar. And now that our chia berry jam is set, we're going to go ahead and jar it. I have already sanitized this jar. It's already thickened up. This is just refrigerator jam, meaning we're not going to seal it. We're just going to use it in the next 2 weeks. We're just going to store it in the fridge. All right, here we go again. Another project. Today is going to be some butter. 10 ounces of heavy cream. Heavy whipping cream. Not organic is what I wanted. I wanted grass-fed cows, but I cannot find it. It was very hard actually to find heavy whipping cream whatsoever. 2 weeks ago our dairy shelves were empty. We had a windstorm, you know, and all our refrigeration in this town was shut down, so we lost all our dairy products. So we just got dairy products back, and I still have yet to find any good heavy whipping cream. But we're gonna go ahead and use this. So we got 10 ounces in there. I just measured it out, 10 fluid ounces, and I'm gonna start whipping it up, and it should be approximately 15 minutes of whipping if I keep on it. I'll show you more breath as I go. This little moose keeps coming back to our yard, sometimes stays overnight. We think that Mama may have gotten killed on the highway. Butter and separated from the buttermilk. So we have fresh buttermilk here. We're going to pour it into the cold water to cool it off. We'll squeeze out the rest of the buttermilk. This is why they use the thing though.
The butter dish.
All right, here's our completed butter. We would either make it, we'd shape it into a, you know, a stick of butter, whatever you want. We're going to put it in this butter round. I'm gonna pack it in there. And then this guy here,
I'll grab it.
you put cold water in there and put it in the fridge to that line.
That line right there.
And then you put your lid on and it keeps it fresh. And then when you want to use butter, you scoop it out of there and it's nice and fresh. We didn't add any salt or anything to it this time. It looks like butter, so that's what we were aiming for. This is a first time thing. I gotta go do my 20 minutes outside and think about making some bread for something for dinner. I guess the moose went on. All right, I'm spending my 20 minutes outside today and I really have absolutely nothing to do, but I got my lights on my outhouse, my outhouse toilet seat wreath. I didn't show you guys how I decorated it for winter after Christmas. I just missed the whole Christmas decorating it, so I just made it for winter. So I'm just out here walking around. I have a cup of coffee over here. I'm watching, because I'm walking from the outhouse to the cabin. But I'm watching because we have, let's see if I can find it. It's hard to see. Right back in there, there's a moose bedded down right there. He's probably a yearling and there's no mama. So I'm just keeping an eye on him, watching that he doesn't walk this way while I'm out here. But yeah, it's nice and warm out. We're getting more daylight hours. It's like 4:30, so it's darker than it looks on the camera. It's actually kind of getting dusk. I'm gonna walk around here, see if we can't see Mr. or Mrs. Moose. Let me set my cup down because I gotta run. I don't want to disturb him. She's got her back to us. All right, we're going to attempt to make these low-carb dinner rolls. Butter, of coconut flour, psyllium husk, spoon baking powder. We're mixing all that spoon, so that much going on, all that. I don't know if that works, but I have to wash it. Less together to work because the butter doesn't seem like it's gonna work, but then while all right, so 30 minutes. Okay, I pulled my rolls out of the oven. They're kind of small. It's kind of like a cookie. Try some of our butter we made. A little bit of our berry jam. Yeah,
Jelly squishing out the back.
it's not bad. Pretty good. Pink lemonade jello. Gelatin. The gelatinous crap on meat. Make it taste good. Okay guys, I completely forgot to video my yogurt finishing up because I'm in a rush to go to work. But I had it fermenting in the pot for 24 hours. And then I put it in a cheesecloth, in a metal sieve, and over a bowl to catch the whey as it drips out. And this is actually my second batch. It took 2 times. So what's in the jar is the first batch. So that is already, the whey is already drained out. And so this is the Greek yogurt. That liquid there, that's the whey. So this liquid here is the whey, and there's actually recipes where you can use the whey to make things, but since I'm making it low carb by taking the whey out of it, I am not going to use the whey in a recipe, but I will use the whey because it's active once it's up to room temperature. I may use it again to make another batch of yogurt. So here I'm just scooping out the Greek yogurt into my jar, and then the cheesecloth I'll just throw in with my dishes or my laundry, whichever, and it is reusable. And I will jar up the whey, put it in a jar and refrigerate, and when I go to use it for another batch of yogurt, I will bring it up to temperature and it will start its fermenting process again. Doing my 20 minutes at my mom's house. Got some of my yogurt and berries that I brought. Hanging out outside. It's pretty warm today. Hello guys. So I'm at my mom's, and so last week when I was here, we had no water because I actually found out that the window broke out. The front window had broke out during the windstorm in the middle of the night and had frozen all the water from the inside out. And so all the faucets were broke, the kitchen, the bathroom sink and the shower and the hot water heater. And then there was a problem with the furnace as well. So everything froze from the inside out, and the plants had all died and everything had frozen up. So my brother was replacing all those things and getting the water back on when he came down one day to do some laundry, because he lives in a dry cabin without water also. He came down to do some laundry, turned on the dryer, and things went kaplowy. So the electric somehow during the windstorm had gotten completely messed up, and like turn on the dryer and the furnace comes on, turn on the light switch in the bedroom and things in the kitchen come on. Just really strange weirdness like that. So we're still meeting at my mom's tonight. We're gonna do Bible study here like usual, but we're doing it by lamplight and candlelight, which is fine. It actually reminds us of when we were kids, because this is how we grew up. We didn't have electricity. We didn't have generator. It was solely lamps and lanterns, and so we're fine with it. And there is, you can probably hear the furnace running. They do have an extension cord from the neighbors over here to keep the furnace running and to keep the water running. But other than that, there's no electricity in the house. And out here on the porch, I don't know if you can see it out there. Over here, there's a cooler, and that has all the refrigerator stuff in it. And that's the beauty of Alaska. Your refrigerator inside doesn't work. You can always put it in a cooler and put it outside. But yeah, so we're working on it. Things are coming back together, and it's just living in Alaska. You never know, what might happen. We were at, what was it, just last week? We were, 25 below in the wind, and today we're 37 degrees above, and it's raining. So you never know. So anyway, Yeah. It's what it is for today. We'll take it. All right, guys. This is my mom's house by lamplight. I think it's so cozy and beautiful. It just reminds me of when I was a kid. When we did our Bible studies and homework and ate and visited friends, all by lamplight. I can just picture my mom sitting right there by the lamp, reading stories. She would have had us all gathered around on the floor, and she would have been reading us stories, reading us a book, or reading us devotions in the morning. Yep.
I can see you there.
Hello, friends. It's January 15th, and we're still getting Christmas cards. Keep sending them. It's still like Christmas around here.
Oh yeah, and it's snowing outside too.
A lot. It's awesome. What are you having for dinner?
Just reheating leftovers.
Moose? I'm having frozen berries and yogurt, Greek yogurt, because I can. Why not? I'm doing my 20 minutes outside. It's about 8:30 at night, and it's snowing, and I'm shoveling. We've already shoveled a couple times, but shoveling again.